Nick currently has 7,200 points in his fantasy baseball league, which is 20% more points than Adam. How many points does Adam have? And clearly I know that if I'm talking about a percent problem, I'm going to need to use the equation part equals percent times whole. And this is where the problem gets a little bit different than some of the other ones we've been looking at. It says that Nick currently has 7,200 points, but that's not going to be the whole amount. What it tells us is that Nick has 7,200 points, which is 20% more points than Adam. So they're referring to Adam as the original amount, 20% more than Adam. So really when we're looking at this, guys, Adam is going to be the whole amount. And we know that Nick has 20% more points than that. We can think about this as a tape diagram. I have a simple tape with the letter A at the end because this entire tape diagram represents all of Adam's points. There they are. Now, Adam doesn't have 7,200 points, that's Nick. I don't know yet how big this box is, but I know that this box represents all of Adam's points. And it says that Nick has 20% more than Adam. So that means the box has to get larger, right? If this is all of Adam's points, 20% more than that would be way out here. 20% added on to Adam's points, which means way out here, this is Nick. And we know that Nick has 7,200 points. Now this does make sense in the problem because if it says that Nick has 20% more points, doesn't that mean that Adam has a smaller number of points? The number we're looking for is less than 7,200. So here's the problem. What do I do with part equals percent times whole? I know the whole amount is Adam. That's my 100% of my first tape diagram. The part, then, would be Nick's score of 7,200. And they tell me 20%, but if I'm looking at my tape diagram, Nick does not have 20% of Adam's score. Nick has all of Adam's points, 100%, plus another 20%, 20% more than Adam's score. So guys, it's not going to be 20% of Adam's, it's going to be 120%, because he's got all of Adam's points, plus another 20%. So the percent that I really care about is 120. So 7,200 is equal to 1.2 times Adam's score. And that should be enough information for you to tell me how many points Adam has.